Recently, we got a little hands-on time with the upcoming Dishonored 2, exploring Jindosh's massively impractical Clockwork mansion. Playable heroes Emily and Corvo are seeking to redeem themselves.
I swear I'll find a way to win back the trust of the people.
But if, like us, you think redemption is for losers, you can choose to go a different way. So here are the 7 least honourable things we've done so far in Dishonored 2.
My, that was loud. Shook my teeth.
You're on a mission to defeat the new Empress and reclaim the throne for Emily Kaldwin. Lives depend on you, and time is a factor. So the last thing you should be doing is ignoring your mission to wander off into town and Hey, where are you going? Yep, if you can't be bothered to do the right thing and battle Jindosh in his mansion, you can turn heel, test out your platforming skills, and explore some of the nearby town. Ooh, I hope they have souvenir tea towels. Boy, it's lovely this time of year, excluding the abandoned houses full of bloodflies. Gross. But more on that in a minute. Right now we're occupied with breaking into people's homes, knocking them and their staff unconscious, and nicking all their stuff. It's particularly enjoyable getting them with a sleep dart and then seeing them freak out when they see it in their arm. Chill out, guys, there are no long-term side effects. I mean, I expect. I haven't checked or anything. Or you could mess with the electrics, taunt the local guards, and trick them into running into walls of light. Okay, that one does have more obvious side effects.
Vaporizing guards is so wasteful. Come on guys, let's go green. Instead of breaking your enemies down to a molecular level, you can use them to create new life. You're welcome, Mother Nature. In the previous game, you had to look out for swarms of rats who wanted to nibble you or any unconscious person near them to pieces. Let's just say if you were going for the clean hands achievement for 0 kills, you had to put a lot of people in bins. However, in Karnaca, it's not the rats you have to worry about, but the previously mentioned bloodflies. These miracles of nature won't bother the living if there's a nearby body they can lay their eggs in. Aw, makes us feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Or is that the eggs?
Now, we've touched upon our love of stealing everything that isn't nailed down, but we really took the biscuit in Jindosh's mansion. Well, more accurately, we took the entire plate of fruit as soon as we stepped in the front door. You weren't going to eat that, were you? And hey, if you wanted these letters and notes to stay private, you should have had them properly filed. Or, you know, not invited an assassin with serious boundary issues into your home. Wow, invasions of privacy really make us hungry. That fruit was great, but come on, Jindosh, where's the main course? Oh, these guys look like they're whipping up dinner. Maybe it'll go faster if we help. Is this helping?
Jindosh has spent years perfecting his mind-bending Clockwork mansion. At the flick of a switch, a whole room can change its decor, or even change floors. It's an absolutely fantastic spectacle, and he's so proud of it. He even leaves a welcome message at the front door, you know, next to all the fruit.
Welcome to my home, stranger. The door is always open to those with the will to pass the threshold.
Knowing how much Jindosh has been looking forward to showing off his mansion masterpiece, only the most heartless of house guests would ignore all of that, shoot out the ceiling and warp into the walls before Jindosh even knows you've arrived. Sorry Jindosh, we figured you'd say no if we asked, so we decided we'd avoid introducing ourselves. I mean, good job though on the whole Clockwork house, it's really good. And these mechanical soldiers, they're really cool too. In fact, I wonder what happens if we do this.
Another Clockwork down. Each of those costs a princely sum, I assure you.
But you have insurance, right?
Why all the robots anyway, Jindosh? Is it because you have our old friend Anton Sokolov from the first game locked away in a Clockwork prison? When we find Anton, he wants to make it out the mansion unharmed. But hey, I want a roller coaster leading up to my house. We don't always get what we want. Unless you're Jindosh, I suppose. Unfortunately for Anton, Dishonored 2 lets you throw bodies, even weak and fragile unconscious ones who we dearly love. You know, for tactical reasons. Think fast! Quick tip, don't play any Assassin's Creed just before playing this game, as you'll accidentally press RT to run and instead launch your beloved genius friend into the air a few feet in front of you. Worse news for Anton, dropping him is the same button we use for eating all that lovely fruit lying around. Ooh, bananas! And is that a fig? Oh, sorry, Anton. To be honest though, he's pretty hardy. And we bet he won't remember any of this. See, in our hands, anything is a weapon.
Come back here!
We're fans of a fair fight most of the time, but hey, Emily doesn't always agree. Especially when she deploys her new powers, such as Far Reach, which, as well as zapping you across great distances, drags foes towards you for a lethal and horrendously unfair meeting with your blade. The old Yank and Shank, however, has nothing on Shadow Walk. Increased Stealth is the name of the game with this ability, letting you creep past guards as if you were never there, or creep right up to them and render them unconscious with your big shadowy claw arms, without so much as a by your leave. Rude. With Emily, there's always a fatal option too. Why not pair Shadow Walk with Emily's domino effect, which links enemies so that if one falls, the rest will too. You may not even have been friends with the guy, but if you're nearby, now you're both in half. Soz.
Painter, inventor, and philanderer.
Finally, we have the most dishonourable thing you can do to a person. Finding out their biggest secrets.
The father needs medicine, but she spends all her money on a closet full of fancy boots and furs.
No, you still think Death by Shadow Monster is worse? But like, what if anyone found out I'm writing all that outside Xbox fanfiction? Wait, we're not recording yet, right? Amongst Corvo and Emily's equipment is a mystical heart given to them by the Outsider, which is also apparently the heart of ex-Empress Jessamine Caldwin, aka Emily's mum, given a steampunk Etsy makeover. Well, at least they're still close. As well as being a useful way to help you locate runes and bone charms, you can use the heart to find out anyone's biggest secrets.
He could have beaten the bloodflies off of her, but he wanted to see for himself if it was true. What they can do to a person.
It's like going through their diaries, but without any of that boring reading. The only caveat is that for the heart to work, the subject must be living, as the heart can't share your secrets if you're dead. Bet that shadow monster sounds pretty tempting now.
So those are just a few reasons why you shouldn't invite us round for dinner. Whose house are you most looking forward to ransacking in Dishonored 2? Let us know in the comments and be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to us and our friends over at Outside Xbox. They're alright, those guys, once you get to know them.
Welcome to the final mystery, Jindosh.